Well, good morning, everyone. What a beautiful turnout. It's wonderful to see everybody here. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land and the Noel people, and I pay my respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging. I've also welcomed a Hartley Lifecare board. There's a few board members here, life members, all the residents of Hartley Court, which is really, really nice to see you guys here, and all the staff that have come along to this wonderful ceremony this morning. The formalities this morning won't take too much time, so we'll get you guys going pretty quickly afterwards, or you can stay as long as you want. We'll hear from Lisa Keeling, Chair of Hartley Lifecare's board, and after that we're going to hear from Andrew Carrick, who is the owner-manager of Renaissance Homes. And at the end of the speeches, we will take a few minutes and Minjay's going to help us to turn the sod over here, where there's a nice little dot again. So, as the CEO of Hartley Lifecare, it gives me great pleasure to be here today as we gather to celebrate the turning of the sod and for the construction of the new Hartley Court. We're really, really pleased that you can all make it this morning. A special welcome to the residents of Hartley Court. I know you're incredibly excited to be here. A lot of you have been part of this project that started quite a few years ago. And it's really nice to see the anticipation, the excitement that I've seen over the last few weeks as we talk about the turning of the sods and other things that making the project move forward. Kylie, where's Kylie? Kylie Moore said a few things to me yesterday. Kylie has been at Hartley Court since 1994, and she said she likes living at Hartley Court because of the independence that it gives her. She's excited to be able to have a beautiful kitchen to cook in, to be able to sit in the garden and to talk to others, and hopefully hear the resident possum running on the roof. For those who don't know, we used to have a possum that used to be in the big tree in the middle, correct? And we took great pleasure at feeding it and housing it. So hopefully, Kylie, it will come back, or somebody will. This is a momentous occasion, one that has been long awaited and much anticipated. The turning of the sod is a symbolic act that represents the start of a new journey, one that is filled with challenges, but also with great rewards. It is a time for us to come together and celebrate the vision and dedication of all of those who have made this project possible. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work and determination of Renaissance Homes, and that's Tony and others that are here, and especially Andrew Carrick, who has worked tirelessly to see the vision come to reality. And we thank him and everyone at Renaissance Home for all the hard work. Thank you, Andrew. You will hear from Andrew shortly. We asked him to do a little speech, so that will be nice. Andrew, I have to say that you will have many foremen looking over the building and the construction of the build over the next year, which will be really good. I believe there was a viewing platform that was going to be built for everybody to be able to drop in and have a look, which is absolutely wonderful. Over here? Yeah. Somewhere around here, which is wonderful. Now, I just wanted to mention the viewing platform came from an idea from David Evans and others. David, who is no longer with us, unfortunately no longer with us, I know is looking over this project right now with his hard hat, making sure that the two houses and the units get built properly. So you have a lot of people that are going to be looking over you, which will be wonderful. I would like also to extend my gratitude to the local community and their patience and support through this process. There's a lot of consultation that needs to happen and a lot of people that get involved in the background as well. And everybody has been incredibly supportive of Hartley Lifecare, and that's why it's so nice to work for an organization that gets such good recognition in the community. As we turn the sods, we're not just starting the construction of a new building and infrastructure. we are building a better future for people with disability in Canberra. Homes with state-of-the-art facility that will serve them for years to come. So let us take a moment to reflect on the significance of this occasion. And let us look forward together with excitement and anticipation to the many great times that are going to lay ahead here at Hartley Court. I'd like to invite Lisa Keeling, Chairman of Hartley Lifecare, Chairperson of Hartley Lifecare's board, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Eric. What a cracker of a day. I've said that about 4 times, and it's fabulous to be here on this beautiful sunny day in April with people actually having some umbrellas out. What a great day. It's a good omen, I think, for a good build. But just to begin, I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands on which we're meeting today, the Ngunnawal people. We acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and their contribution they make to life of this city and to the region. I would also like to acknowledge Hartley Life members who are here today. Harris Bolton, somewhere, there we go, up the back. Jeff Leeper and the ever-stylish Tony Lombardo. Thank you very much for coming. Also welcome the board members that we've got with us today, Darren Box, Jenny Vincent, Kathy Hudson and Peter Brown. And a very warm welcome to all of our clients and their family and friends and our Hartley staff who have joined us today. It's been an absolute honour to lead the Hartley Court redevelopment project over my time as chair of the board, and actually beforehand, because this is a project that's been a long time coming. I know Jeff, who was the former chair, and this was a big passion project of his, and it's fabulous that he can be here today for the turning of the sod too. So together with Eric and Andrew, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to the occasion of the sod turning for Hartley Court. Today we mark the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Hartley Court. This is a day that we have been eagerly awaiting. It's a day that signifies progress, development and growth, and it's just so good after the past couple of years, COVID and all things trying, to be here, and I feel like we're actually seeing the future. It's fantastic. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everyone who's contributed to the project so far, from our clients and their families and carers for their input, which has been invaluable, to Andrew and his team who will build Hartley Court. Everyone has played a really important role in getting us to this point. The project has been in the works for a very long time, and we are really excited to see it finally coming to fruition. The turning of the sod ceremony is a significant milestone in any construction project. It marks the start of the physical work that will transform the plans and blueprints into reality. It symbolises the first step towards the realisation of the vision. The anticipation of Hartley Court residents is palpable. I think we can literally see it. It's fantastic. Resident Alex Jackson mentioned he is looking forward to being back in the peaceful suburb of Hughes and having the space needed for himself and the other residents of Hartley Court. He's also looking forward to having visitors and more room both inside and outside of the home. The project would not be possible without our support of our stakeholders and partners, including the government, the local community and our valued residents. Their trust and confidence in us have been instrumental in making this project a reality. I would very much like to acknowledge Andrew Kerrick from Renaissance Homes. Andrew's input from the beginning has been incredible. Andrew understands with great depth the housing needs for people with disability, and he's a great supporter of the disability sector. The board very much values Andrew's expertise, sound advice and commitment to the vision that we have for Hartley Court. Thank you, Andrew. The 1 Million Hearts campaign raised the $1 million necessary to see this project fulfilled. Hartley Lifecare acknowledges the generous support of the Canberra community, without which we wouldn't actually be able to be here today. We are committed to delivering a high-quality project that will serve the needs of the residents of Hartley Court for years to come. Hartley Lifecare will work tirelessly to ensure that the project is completed on time, within budget, and to the highest standards and innovation. In conclusion, I would like to thank everyone once again for joining us on this momentous occasion. Today, we turn the sod and take the first step towards the realisation of our vision. Let us work together to make it a success. And I'd now like to ask Andrew to say a few words.
Thank you. I've only got one very little small piece of paper, so bear with me. Thank you very much for your kind words, Eric. Really appreciate it, but it's a two-way street, and the fact of the matter is that working with Hartley on the respite home in Chapman, as well as projects like Hartley Court, has really renewed our passion for building. I feel like we found an incredibly strong purpose, direction, and a home. Since my first experience with Hartley around 10 years ago, I think on a corporate the names and faces here now are all still the same. Indeed, I remember reading a comment on social media just last night from a gentleman thanking Eric for giving him a job at Hartley 16 years ago, an expression of how much he values and fondly recalls his time with Hartley. Hartley is an organisation that's loved and respected, that people love working and volunteering for, and are proud to be associated with. And I think that's why all the names and faces are the same. It certainly made me appreciate even more that this is not just a job site or a building project. It's a place with decades of Hartley DNA, values and principles. And it's also a home with lifelong memories and experiences for its residents and staff. So all of us at Hartley, Renaissance Homes, feel privileged to be trusted by you all to rebirth Hartley Court, and we look forward to welcoming back all staff, volunteers, and of course the residents, their families and friends, to a safe, happy, accessible and inclusive new group of homes. Thank you.
Just 1 second. Just thank you very much, Andrew. That was wonderful. Just wanted to thank also Tanya, who has organized us this morning, and Deb, who has done the same and doing a whole bunch of work behind the scene just to make this happen this morning. And just want to mention also, I just looked at this, the plans for the houses are right here to my left if anybody wants to have a look. And after the turning of the sods, you're welcome to stay for a drink and a refreshment and have a chat with board members, other people, residents of Hartley Court and everything. But before we do that, we're gonna go and turn the sod.
Now?
Yes? We'll just put that over here, and if we can have...
Yeah. Now? Almost.
So we gotta take pictures, Minjay.
Okay. Now?
It's just get pictures, okay?
And I'll just get you.
Excellent. Well,
This is your moment.
you go ahead.